Well, good afternoon, everybody. I hope it is with you. It's certainly not here. This is Patricia, Gulf Harbour Radio, and we have a miserable evening here in Upper North Island. The big low is coming at us. It has been since about, well, pretty much all day, but we did get a bit of respite this morning. But now it is totally miserable. 1023 plummeting, rain showers, easterly gusting 10 to 20 knots, and 14 degrees. Not that you'd go outside in the squally, rainy conditions. So, yeah, not a very pleasant night here, and fortunately it's not too bad looking at the satellite picture, which I was before. I can't think what Fiji was like because I was busy looking at what it was like for Water Music, who has left Vanuatu on the way to Townsville. So without too much ado, there's nothing much more I'm going to talk about tonight, just a very quick one, and we'll see if we can find Stephen, Alison and Craig on Water Music. Water Music, Gulf Harbour Radio.
This is Water Music, over.
Well, a very good evening, Stephen. And, well, we just hope it's better than you've got here, although I sort of think that you're leading into a bit of convergence, so the wind is probably all over the show. But go ahead with your report, over.
Well, I think we probably, because got mostly positive to you. We actually right now don't have a breath of wind. We don't have clouds in the sky, and it's very hot. You can probably hear the engine because that's the only thing that's tried is forward. Over.
Yeah, it does look pretty light, but it should settle tomorrow into a again, light southeasterly. But yeah, go ahead. So the engine's on. You've got blue sky. Oh, I'm envious. Go ahead.
Our position is 1542 south, 166.40 east. We are just to the southwest of the south coast of Esperanto.
Yep, roger that, and you're showing up pretty well on the AIS at the southwest coast of Santo there. So what is the wind, what there is of it, and what's the sea conditions, over?
We had 16, 20 knots to the east coming out this morning, and in the last hour or so it has died down. We've probably got about 5 or 6 knots coming from the north. The barometer's gone down by about 2 millibars during the course of the day, but nothing terribly dramatic. I think we are just going into that drop that David talked about yesterday.
Yep, indeed you are, and it won't take long to get through it, and there's not much in it, as you can tell from the lack of wind. But yeah, the wind will eventually just settle back around into the southeast. It's just looking at the weather maps from New Caledonia. Boy, it's kind of confused, but it does get around. And yeah, it's annoying when it's like this at night time, though. But you might be running the engine for a while just to get through it and get into some cleaner, light, I might add, southeast winds. So anyway, it's not a bad way to start a passage. Better than the alternative. Over.
It's not the best way, but it's for a wife who's not sure about this passage. It's probably quite good.
Yeah, I missed that last. I'm not quite sure what you just said, but yeah, it's it's a good peaceful way to start a passage anyway. So yeah, nothing much more until that wind settles back into the southeast, which you'll have for then a couple of days. Over.
Yeah, I look forward to putting in what I see we should get between 15 and 20 knots pretty much the whole way across. Over.
Yeah, it might not be that much for a while, but it will just build up quite nicely. And yes, that's looking pretty good. So nothing evil to worry about. So you can just all relax. Over.
That's exactly what we're after. Just one other question: Did you, when you saw us on marine, are we telling the translation over?
Look, I'm sorry, you'll have to repeat that. I'm not picking you up too well tonight, Stephen. Over.
Apologies, and that might be the engine causing the interference. On marine traffic, I'll be carrying up as a Dutch flag boat. Over.
Oh, now I understand what you're talking about. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm just going to check because I didn't take too much notice. No, you're definitely a British boat. Definitely a British boat. Over.
So that's a bit of a relief. I was wondering if we're going to have to learn another language. Over.
Yeah, Dutch is a pretty hard one to learn too, so you wouldn't want that. Yep, no, you're they're all on your own now, so no problems at all. So yeah, in fact, there's nobody around on that particular passage of yours. Let me look way ahead. There's a boat Lithium from Australia and one from DK. Now where's DK? That's a German boat, I think. And SE Sweden, I guess, but no, miles away, and there's a little bit long way to go. So yes, unless I put on all of the other traffic, that's the recreational vessels, of course. But if I put on the other ones, I would probably see a bit. But yes, it's quite a peaceful ocean at the moment. Over.
Yes, the DK one. I'm pretty certain that's it's a Danish boat. And I'm pretty certain it'll be we were alongside an X60 in Loganville a couple of days ago, and they're heading up towards Cairn. Over.
Yeah, I'm just checking on what they are. No, it's actually, this one here is actually a Danish boat. DK, it's a real strange thing, isn't it? Attribute. Danish boat, and it is 13 meters. Yeah, so sorry, Denmark. Yeah, it is Denmark. So is that the one that I was looking at ahead of you? So yeah, it's funny. Sometimes you can't tell from looking at the call sign and things just who they are. All right, no, that's probably not the one, and I'm not sure what Lithium's doing because they are stationary. So, it's all very peaceful. So we'll talk to you again tomorrow night, and hopefully you'll have a nice, steady but light southeasterly tomorrow. Over.
Well, and likewise, I hope that filthy thing off North Island goes through quickly and you get back to some better weather again.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, it's not looking too good for the next couple of days. Boy, it's we're getting these I guess it's the systems that are coming down. I suppose it's not too bad in terms of temperature, because normally in July, August we're getting down to single digits, but it's 14. I suppose that's not too bad for winter, but yeah, it is just very unpleasant, and it's going to be really bad again tomorrow by the look of it. So. But, oh well, we'll just, it's nice to hear from boats with a nice blue sky and warm weather to talk to. At least we know it's not everywhere. Okay, have a good night, you guys, and we'll talk again tomorrow. Over.
Look forward to it. All music on standby.
Okay, I'm not sure if there's anybody else out there, but if there is, please call now. No, very peaceful and quiet out there, and I can't tell you where White Shadow is because they've gone off AIS, as has iCandy gone off. It's an old AIS report that's on here, so everything is rather quiet out there in the ocean at the moment. So have a good day, everybody. We'll be back again tomorrow. We will be back again tomorrow, and we'll talk to you then. And meanwhile, we'll just sit in front of the fire. We had a power cut before. I was a little bit worried that I wasn't going to be on tonight, but the power cut was fairly short. But I suspect it's not short in other places. Cheers, everybody. Gulf Harbour Radio. Clear. The frequency's yours if you want it.
This is iCandy.
Well, talk of the devil. Hello, Andrew. Where are you? Over.
Port Orange. And where was our AIS?
Well, it was 5 hours ago, they said, and it was you were actually moving, but it was 5 hours ago. Over.
Okay, it was probably not. This was probably almost that time that we arrived. It was 5 hours ago.
Yeah, I've got fond memories of Port Oley, with the walk to the water, the freshwater pond, and all that sort of thing. It's a really pretty area up there, Over.
Yeah, we're right up against the outer island, Ion, I think it is. We're in a basin here of about 13 metres deep to get over some shallow stuff, but it's very pretty here.
Yeah, it is a really nice spot and very protected there. So, yeah, you'll enjoy it there. Gosh, I haven't thought of up that area for a while. But, yeah, we what did we do? There was something funny that happened there. Oh, that's right. We'd sort of come in to the northern part of Vanuatu, and so we'd been at sea for an awful long time. And there was very low stocks of meat. You know, we had fish in the freezer, but no meat. So we wandered around and asked if we could get a chicken. And this young, very helpful person said, "Oh yes, do you want a male or a female?" Which sort of got me a little bit puzzled for a bit. And then I said, "Well, one of each." So not knowing sort of what the procedure was, and so then he and I said, "You haven't been in Italy." I said, "And I don't want the legs." I forgot to say that I didn't want other things. So anyway, after a time of wonder, 2 chickens arrived, and they didn't have legs, but they did have the head and everything else. And honestly, they were the scrawniest. I think they had run a mile before they were caught. We had a pressure cooker, so I think we tried the male first, and there was nothing you could actually eat. There was no meat on it whatsoever. It was all sinew and stuff. I think on the female one, we got about a teaspoonful of meat. So that was a lesson learned. Don't ask for someone to catch you a chicken, Andrew. Over.
Okay, no, I won't. We haven't been ashore yet, so you've changed our perceptions, haven't you?
Oh, they're lovely people. Very helpful. But, yeah, you're best to stick with what you've got on board. It was hilarious. And, yeah, well, I guess we should have worked that one out ourselves. But anyway, it was good fun. I don't know how much we paid for them. I don't know. I can't remember. But I still remember trying to do something with these chickens. Anyway, yeah. Well, it looks like a pretty decent day up there. Just very light east-southeast by the look of it. Over.
Yeah, very light. We made it all the way. It was 5 hours, but I didn't see any wind coming. We're in a big wind shadow here, and yeah, no clouds, and we're looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, I bet you are. It looks really good. So nothing much to report weather-wise there. So yeah, in fact, tomorrow's even a bigger wind shadow. Oh well, yep. I'll think of that while we're looking at the rain beating on the window. And you sound as if you've got a little bit of a cold. Over.
Oh no, it's probably a reaction with the rum. Over.
Oh well, in this household, Sunday night is whiskey night, so that's what I'll be having, and that will sort of warm me up anyway. We were pretty lucky today, actually, when we were out. We had torrential rain going south, but then when we got to our shooting club, it was actually pretty dry for most of the time. So we got in the car and got torrential rain again, so we actually timed it really well. Anyway, so we'll clear with you. Enjoy that area. I think I've actually got some nice, on the website, got some nice aerial shots, because when Y2K and another friend who sold us boat now were up there, they took some shots from their drone. So I must have another look and see it. But yep, I just remember walking around and walking to the freshwater lake there, and yeah, generally having a very pleasant time. So enjoy it. Thanks for popping up, Andrew. Clear with you on eye candy. Is there anybody else?
The other vessel was Megatroy.
Yeah, I can't hear them. I'm not sure. I'll just turn my other antenna. Maybe they'll come in on there. So who was it? Mex Toy, did you say?
No, the guys who took the photos, the drone now, Diego and Megatroy.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Troy, yes. They're busy building a house. They are married now and building a house in Italy, which evidently is even more problematical than building in New Zealand. So yeah, good folk. Okay, thank you for that reminder. I had a bit of a brain fade there. Okay, cheers.